All right. Do. Hey, everybody. How's it going today? Arlo's here from Ice Game, bringing some more Final Fantasy. I don't know. I went a few times, but Final Fantasy 14. Oh my gosh, very excited for more Final Fantasy. Can't go wrong with that at all. This game is just so good, so good, so good. Definitely having a ton of fun with it. But yeah, really kind of excited to see kind of where the story is going to. Just because there's so much going on with it, so very, very excited for that. But I love our outfit. Where I don't have enough currency. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. I think the only thing I'm missing is gear equip. Yeah, it's just the boots now. I've just got I've got the long white boots, the flowing long white boots currently still. But yeah, really kind of excited to see what happens next in Deep Designs. Kind of the next mission. I still got to finish my white mage stuff. Hey there, Drazor. How's it going today? Hopefully you're having a good day. A good Friday? Yes, it's Friday. It's Black Friday for sales and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys have that over there in Europe. But yeah. I haven't really done any Black Friday shopping yet myself, but usually don't. Not gonna lie, I save all that for Boxing Day. We have that in Canada, which is after Christmas. Yeah, anyone from the States hopefully had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. Oh, tier 2? Okay, you guys have Black Friday stuff too. Yeah, like growing up, like we didn't have it at all. It wasn't until I moved to where I currently live that Black Friday was even a thing. I even noticed. So yeah, it's really it's very interesting. Also, I've learned that a lot of the sales aren't really sales if you actually pay attention to the price of items throughout the year. You know, it's just kind of interesting, but yeah. It's a recent thingy, yeah. I think a lot of it has to do with more digital sales, because so much you can buy online now. It kind of forces other retailers, because I know where I live now, we're so close to the American border, the stores here would have to do a Black Friday sale to compete if people just go down to the States and buy stuff. Whereas where I grew up, you know, we're like an 8-hour drive from the border. You're not going to be doing anything like that. And then now that everything's so digital, you kind of have to. I think some retailers, that's why, like, even when we do there's a couple things we're going to probably buy later today, but it's from like smaller companies, like small companies, mom and pop shops online, that I know that they're, you know, it is a sale because we look at their regular price stuff and they're having a sale on something. But there's actually a couple miniature companies that I know that are doing like, oh, if you buy this item at regular price, you get this and this free. And I'm like, okay, well, that I know is a deal because I'm getting something free. And then there's the Steam sales. Oh my gosh, and Steam has its sale going on right now. There's a ton of games I'm probably going to buy later today because of that. Although that sale's been going on for a little while, and very excited. Gotta love Steam sales and stuff. Also, Drazor, I was doing some thinking. Oh, a few stores have gotten fines for increasing prices before putting it on sale to make it look bigger. Oh, yeah, because that's... I don't know if you can get fines and stuff in Canada. I think you can. I think you can in Canada also, but that all depends on the country. But, I don't know if you get fines. Gotta be something in Canada that you can. But I was thinking, Drazor, because I was kind of going through some not old, but kind of reviewing some Final Fantasy XIV lore, and is there like an actual like timeline of what happens, like what happens? Because I know essentially when Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn happens, it's 5 years after the calamity that happened with Bahamut. So it's 5 years after that. But like, how much time is there a thing that tells you how much time has passed since like then till like now to like Endwalker? Like, how much time has it been? Years? Has it been months? Has it been? Yeah, I'm curious on how long it's been since that's all happened. Oh, it's an illegal thing to do there. Yeah, do there. Yeah, good. Stuff like that should be illegal. Oh, there is. Okay, there is a time. Like I was thinking about that a little bit before I started today. I was like, I wonder what that is, because I don't know. And then. Ooh, you can. Apparently, I need to get this one. Okay. I just saw a new miniature that popped up. I need to pick up. Yeah, I'm really excited to something I want to dive into. Oh, but it's all kind of vague. I assume it's like not like a true exactly thing, but yeah, I've been doing some more kind of recording and editing and stuff for doing some lore videos, because I really need to learn the lore a lot better, and the best thing for me to do that is to do research and make videos about it, and I think that is going to help out quite a bit. So I've been trying to do some research onto that and how all that works. But yeah. Whoa. Love my white mage. But yeah, so let's get into it today then. So yeah, you're still we're kind of dealing with just everything going on. Final Fantasy is just trying to. The Ascians are just jerks. That's all I gotta say. Ascians are just jerks. But I'm kind of curious on how, or even how many of them are left. Like, I don't even know. Is there only like the one Ascian left? Is there multiple left? Like, how excited to figure that all out. The Empire is doing its thing. We got Xenos, like, gotta just cleaning a house. I don't know what he's doing. He's got planned. But yeah. Let's talk with Stolia here and kind of get into this one. So she is would have you depart for the Tempest without delay. So Alphinaud has a right of it. Let's plan a visit to Ondo. We should speak with Ulsh Ath first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Oh, Drazor says, if you calculate all the confirmed time, it's at least 2 years when you reach the end of base Shadowbringers from A Realm Reborn. Okay. So I'm at least 2 years from when we started this adventure. Hey, that's a call. At least 2 years. Probably longer. I think of like there wasn't time where we were like knocked out for like extended periods. Like, it would be like days at a time. And then I was also wondering, I'm like, it could be because I know some games have done it where it's like real time. So like when A Realm Reborn came out, it's been X amount of years since A Realm Reborn in real time. But I don't think Final Fantasy is doing it that way. But yeah. All right. What are we doing here? Oh, it's a call. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving there. Thanksgiving yesterday. All the good foods and stuff. That's the one thing I'm jealous of you guys having your Thanksgiving. So I was like, I could go for some good eats right now. You think it's canon? It's only been a few months since A Realm Reborn? Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, gee, like that's what I was thinking, because I was saying to Drazor, it was A Realm Reborn starts 5 years after the calamity that involved Bahamut and the original Warriors of Light, so 5 years had taken place. Like how, like since from that moment till Rumley born, like how, that's why I'm like, how long is it taking now? If it's only been a couple months, man, we've done a whole lot in a couple months. Well, even, how long would it be to... Because we sailed from here, like how long is that sailing wise? Like that's got to be that's got to be quite a bit of time. But I think that's probably the longest since that 5 years has only been a few months canon wise. Okay, man, we've just going hardcore then, just running around like crazy. Oh, kind of nice. Yeah, so we've been going pretty hardcore then. Dungeon. Alright, so let's talk with you. Alright, so I've sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead keep seeking something from us. We did. That is very true. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore? I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of millen liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos? A particularly violent tribe of Ordo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon our kind. But do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. It is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. One good turn and all that. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Yep, it's been a long road of helping people with random problems. Reclaim the stores it is then. Okay. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken their livers back to the Flounder's floor, but be warned there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will have care. Oh, we'll have care not to draw their attention, shall we? Okay, let's go. Oh, think it was good. Your wife made good eating, and your 49ers blew out the Seahawks last night. Oh, that's good. Seahawks deserve to get beat. All right, we're going this way. Hail Hydra, virtually mint. Oh my gosh. Although I'm still a little sad. My Winnipeg Blue Bombers lost in the dying minute of the Grey Cup to the Montreal Alouettes. So that made me sad. So yeah, just like last year, we lost to Toronto Argonauts. We lost to the Montreal this year. But hey, at least we made it. It was 4 times in a row we went to the Grey Cup. So maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll win it again. Also, for those that don't know, the Grey Cup is kind of like our Super Bowl, only better. Because it's been going on for longer. This is like the 100 and somethingth Grey Cup. Yeah, glad Thanksgiving was good. Hopefully, if you did, you had... Oh, 4 in a row. No, we had four Grey Cups in a row. We had 2 wins. Well, it was... Yeah, 2 wins, and then the pandemic, and then we lost against Toronto last year, and then lost against Montreal this year. But it's 4 years in a row we've made it to the Grey Cup. Which is pretty good. I think the record is 5. If you make it to the Grey Cup, next year we'll have tied the record. Very excited about that. Nope, don't care about the thingy. Am I even going the right way? I think this touches here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, not the Buffalo Bills and the CFL. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, I do have to go this way around. Okay. It's not like that. It wasn't 4 losses in a row. It was 2 wins and 2 losses. But yeah, what is... I know I've heard of the Buffalo Bill curse. What is, like Virtually Mint says, what is the Buffalo Bills curse? Oh, the Buffalo Bills were the only NFL team to make the Super Bowl 4 times straight and lost all 4. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt a lot. Man, that would hurt. Have they at least won the Super Bowl before? But hey, making it to the Super Bowl is always awesome, right? How do I get down there? Oh, they haven't even won a Super Bowl yet? Ooh, that is extra painful then. Oh my gosh, do I have to, like, where am I? How do I get there? Do I have to go here and then come around? Maybe those touch? Oh my gosh, we're heading back. Sometimes the maps confuse me. Okay, so that's gonna touch it all, okay. Let's go this way. See where that takes me. Also, you telling me like Tom Brady didn't win like 8 Super Bowls in a row or something like that? I assumed because he's so awesome that that's something that he did. Alright, so this is that, but I want to go under it, so I need to go on that path, it looks like. Is way down there. How do I get down there? Oh, I gotta go this? Okay. I see. There's an underpath here. Okay. A little annoying. Alright, so I'm going to take this underpath and that'll take... Okay. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, never mind. It's okay. Oh, nope. There's enemies here. Let's get some health back. I'll regen on myself. Brady won 7 over a 20-year career. Oh, okay. At one point, it was like 3 and 4 years or something like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, wasn't he like... Yeah, see, like, there's no map of what's under here. That's why I'm so confused. Yeah, I thought, like, he won a bunch in a row or something. I don't know. I apologize for not knowing much about the NFL. Watch games occasionally. Like, I will sit and watch an NFL game. I just don't know the history so much of players and stuff. Is this way? I think so. And if I had to pick a team to be my team, it would probably be the Panthers, simply because, like, the Carolina Hurricanes, and they're in Carolina. That's all I know. There we go. Okay, I think we figured it out. Okay, good. There we go. Good. Wait, what? To make the Buffalo Bill thing worse? In one of the losses, the guy missed a kick from super close that would have won the game. Oh, no. Oh, that is the worst when that happens, especially in, like, the Super Bowl, right? But hey, the biggest thing is, like, even the Grey Cup loss, Winnipeg lost, but, like, it was in the dying minute. Now, like, that makes it a good game. As long as it's a good game, even if my team loses, I'm happy. It was a close, good game. That's good. I mean, I don't get to hold the trophy or anything like that, so... As long as it's a good, close game to watch. Kind of like the hockey team losing the Stanley Cup because the guy missed a penalty shot with no goalie. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Stanley Cups like that, but I've seen games lost where, like, someone went in, the opposing team pulled their goalie, they missed an empty net, and the other team came and scored it, tied the game up, and then lost it in overtime. I've seen games like that. But yeah, that actually happened last year in the Grey Cup for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, because we lost by 1 point. I think it was to the Toronto Argonauts. With 1 point. Oh, 1 point. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, no, going the wrong way. I can console myself by knowing I'm not an Edmonton Elks fan. Your hockey losses are made embarrassing by fan behavior. Yeah, the Oilers are... Yeah. 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 Oh my gosh, I watched the Oilers-Carolina game the other day. That was bad. Carolina made a record though. 15 of their players got points. It's the first time that's ever happened. The most a team has ever had. Or the most amount of players that got a point in a single game was against against Edmonton. Oh my gosh! Are you serious? I hate my life. I don't actually hate my life. It's up here. I gotta go. I thought it was down here. It's up here. Why? You know what? That might be the fastest way for me to go. I'm gonna go here. Ugh. Final Fantasy sometimes. This is why games shouldn't be allowed to give me maps that that's all of us while hunting Aether Currents when the new expansion drops. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh my gosh, that is just annoying. Okay, so I can go here. Oh no, you're the ferryman's here. Okay. That's just That's just... I like how Star Wars does it now, where it's got the map, and then it's just grayed out when you haven't been there. You can kind of see where things are a little bit. Yeah, let's travel the Tempest. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. That did bring me a little bit closer. Alright, I definitely need to go through and get all the Aether Currents in the maps that I go to from now on. Yeah, Edmonton this year, the Edmonton Oilers were supposed to be like, they were supposed to be a Stanley Cup contender this year, supposed to be one of the best years they've ever had, and they're, what, third last in the standings right now? But hey, hockey's still fun to watch. Winning or losing, hockey's still fun. Stick with your team. Win or lose. But a lot of years for Carolina didn't make the playoffs. Are the key guys hurt or something? Nope. They're not hurt. They're just not scoring. They're just... my thing, again, I didn't do deep dive into the Edmonton Oilers, but it feels like the Oilers have paid a lot of money for two players that are on the same line, and if that line doesn't do well, the whole team doesn't do well. They got Connor McDavid and Drysdale? Or Drysdale? I can never pronounce his name. It's German. But yeah, Connor McDavid, generational player. But yeah, if you're playing against a team that knows how to shut them down, which everyone's kind of learned now, they can't do much. Because they were what? Those two players, three of the last 4 years were top of the points in the NHL, and this year, like, they've barely got any points. So yeah, it seems like the other teams have just learned how to play. Oh, what's a line? So normally when you're in hockey, you've got like forward lines and defensive lines. So three forwards, so your center, left wing, right wing, and that's a line. Usually you've got 4 lines on a team. So essentially you know when to hop on and hop off. And those are 3 players that play together. And then defensive pairing, so it's 2 defensemen that they kind of practice more together. They learn to play together. So like, yeah, when it's like, oh, we're going to put on line 1, it always leaves 3 people. Line 2 is always leaves 3 people. Line 4 is always these 3 people. So yeah. So yeah, it's just essentially your offensive line is 3 people. Your defensive line is 2 people. You can kind of think like that. Because in hockey, you don't change lines every time there's a whistle. Sometimes they're in the middle of a play. You got to hop on and off and stuff. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's really dark in here. I must have to go around this way. Oh, there we go. Gotta be very sneaky. So usually, like, your first line is going to be like your top scorers, and then your 4th line is usually like your enforcer, like your bigger guys. So a lot of times, like, if the other team puts on their first line, you want to put on your 4th line so you can rough them up a little bit. Usually, what happens. Oh, hey there, Drazor. You found someone who have showed all instances that time is being mentioned, and that have only been said in mandatory quests. Been 8 months at the end of Endwalker. Oh my gosh, 8 months. That is not very long at all. That is an extremely short period of time. So what line are the goons, the guys that who only on the team to fight? That's usually your 4th line. And that's not, they don't do that as much in the NHL. You'll have, instead of lines, you'll have like a player or 2 a team. That's kind of your goon. I hope you've been working fast in the game. Yeah, like it's great. We've been, so in 8 months, you said that's at the end of Endwalker. In like 8 months, we've been to like every continent. Like we've been all over the world. And we've gone to another world and saved that world. And then whatever happens in Endwalker. That's crazy. That's so much. On cursory sniff, you detect a faint aroma of fresh oranges. Far cry from the rather memorable scent of liver. Okay. Not that. You guys can't see me. Oh, no, you saw me. Okay. Apparently you're just yelling, but letting your friend do all the fighting for you. That's okay. All of Shadowbringers happens at about 1 month. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Shadowbringers is the one that I'm not... That could either be a long period of time or a very short period of time. And I'm just waiting for, pressing your hand to each stack in turn, you find that they're all filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find the raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy? Oh. Okay. So not there. It must be maybe these boxes. I'm sorry, I'm just waiting for them to do like time travel shenanigans in this game, because that'll eventually happen. Filled with sorted vegetables. Okay, liver's not a vegetable. No, it's not. Liver is not a vegetable. Oh, why are you extra strong? I kind of definitely want to avoid you. Okay, can I climb the wall? Not here. Where do I go? Oh, maybe there's a thing here. Yeah, B ring. That's what I kind of thought. But he's not my target, so I don't have a target, so maybe I should have gotten one. If I had known. Maybe it's in this room. Right here is a hole here. That must be a room. Oh. There's some bags. Are you liver? Well, since you conclude these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Yay, I found the livers. Good job, team. Are those them? Yes, Thancred. Can't you smell them? Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding inclusion storehouses, as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. I totally did notice, don't worry. But we can discuss this after we see the liver safely back to Tolsh. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Okay, we finally made it. Got the livers. I'm gonna teleport out of here. Good, we can just teleport. Good, we can just teleport out. Okay, so yeah, 8 months is not a long time. Man. So I am relieved to see you unspeared. Thank you. Here are the livers. See, now I'm curious, Drazer and Takal, if you play the game and you add up all the time, how many hours it is for you to actually play it up until that point, like not skipping any cutscenes. I'm curious on what the time frame is at. Probably only a couple hundred hours, like 100 or so hours if you really ran through it. Our precious livers, I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Clusia in the Flounder's floor. Tell me, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Clusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Ulmaran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled to do so is their quarry is of the sea. Ooh. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe the ruins are, in fact, key to the Benthos plans. Oh, convenient. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We could not fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen is soon to will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There's only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take over. It is no surprise they came to us not long ago seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm for their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. They're planning to wage war. That changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps we can show, with a show of force, we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. Then you have come to us now. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creatures with vile purpose. I have no doubt they will show you the way forward. Okay. Afraid that the dead do not speak so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amarat, I would call upon the assistance of another. Alright, so we get bending coffer, slaying coffer, aiming coffer, healing coffer, and casting coffer. I'll do the healing coffer because I'm playing a white mage. You get a couple thousand, but that's doing side constant, crafting, gold saucer, etc. Yeah, definitely extra padding there to call. Drazor says so long says 340 hours, just main story quest with cutscenes. That's still a long time, that's for sure. That is a massive amount of time. Okay, so let's use this, see if it's an item that we can use. Ooh, it is. Yay! Up to 503 now, good. Looks like around 500 hours for the average player. 500 hours, oh, that's not even close to... I was wondering, like, have we played more than that amount of hours? Say 500. That's only like a month of playtime. Well, not even a month, 20 days of playtime. Yeah, definitely more than enough time. Okay, so let's talk with Eorzea. So Eorzea has a mind to call on an old friend. So our course hath been decided. To pursue it, we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. Oh, okay. What? I like how Alphino gives a little nod there. Go back to Lakeland. Doot 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 doot. Jeez, 1,000 hours to call. That's a lot. I'm actually curious on what my game says for hours of Final Fantasy. Not that many, that's for sure. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, Flash playtime. 19 days, 6 hours, and 8 minutes. Almost 20 days of playtime. That is a long time. Oh gosh. I'm curious on what yours would say to call. Or Tracer, or anyone else that's been playing for a long time. Almost 20 days. Almost a full month of playing Final Fantasy. Well, I guess 10 days off. Two-thirds of the way to a full month. Ooh, that's a really cool looking creature. Stay away from it, though. I need to check out. I haven't looked in a while. Yeah, I'm very curious. 462 hours. That's a lot of hours. Still not at the average for beating Endwalker. Well, I don't think I'm going to beat Endwalker in like 40 hours. Although maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll become an expert and won't die as much and will be awesome. I doubt that. That would be awesome. Keep going forward. There we go. There we go. 181 days, 9 hours, and 45 minutes. Oh my gosh. 181 days. Got half a year of your life has been spent playing Final Fantasy. That's cool. A lot of Final Fantasy. Oh, yeah, sorry, Final Fantasy XIV. $4,353 hours. All the hours. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. What? You perfected your technique then? Just so. The water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provided purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. Wait, is Eorzea gonna walk on water? Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned. Truly. Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Gosh, 373 days, 8 hours, and 3 minutes. Almost a year. Cool. Why don't you teach us all how to walk on water, Eorzea? He's done it! Huzzah! Incredible. Yeah. $8,096 hours. Oh boy. A long time to call. I'm glad you've enjoyed a game for that long. That's awesome. Oh no! You're gonna slowly start sinking? He pulled a Peter. Peter, right? Oh gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, for the love of... My apologies. The technique requireth the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fouth, and with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. Aww. It would be over 10K if it wasn't for Madden every year. Well, and then you got the NCAA games this year. So I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired. Oh, gosh. Anchored? Oh, your bodies and stuff are deteriorating and whatnot. So maybe that's it. Nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention. I'm certain you'll agree. It's called the boat. Trying to be fancy with their, I'm going to walk on water. But you could just use a boat. The NCAA comes back in 24. Yeah, it's going to be a decent decline. Oh, but you do still play almost daily. Yep, even if it's just to do dailies. Yeah. Final Fantasy still playing daily, do the dailies, but that'll eat into your Final Fantasy time. All right, Eorzea, what are we doing? Oh, someone's doing a cutscene. So I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray. By diplomacy, proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. Yes, let's. That's part of the reason I like Final Fantasy is that little moment where he's trying to walk on water. Like, did they have to put that in the game? No, not at all. But it kind of showed, by doing that, it kind of showed that their powers are kind of like they're feeling a little weaker and stuff, which is kind of neat. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, Serene One. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. Okay. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, is not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one needs drive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. It's okay, we'll do it. Oh, for heaven's sake. Is that all? Lunith and I are more than capable of that. I've been volunteered again. With the Kojin's blessing, we'll have done with it in moments. And better that than standing here and listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you take the left. Now go! Okay. I am in your debt. Nah, that's alright. And we'll do it on a dragon. Ooh. Oh, maybe not. My dragon went away. Hello, Bismarck. We'll do it on a snowman. Oh, tenacious barnacle. Oh, okay, we're just gonna hop some farm maps anyways. With a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. Good. Okay, let's dislodge that barnacle. Okay, done. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to get up here, so we're just gonna try to do it this way. But I think it's probably just around the corner, so. Yeah, okay, let's do it the right way. I think how Bismarck's got a whole ecosystem living on its back. Oh. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Okay. Hello. Much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago, another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. Which, when I grew itchy, I stirred. And he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he drove into the water and helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. Brief though it always is. But I remember him, and how he laughed when he flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness return. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly, and I am here. I am awake. Feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach you the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I will not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history like many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand making vague and mysterious allusions? Well, he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination. Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Clusia. That's all? I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I shall be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine. Later then. Oh, Alice, don't be pouty. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite for Eorzea and Thancred in particular? I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse of concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest. For me. Oh, all right. If you insist. All the nodding. You too, Lunith. You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hull anon. Okay, bye-bye. Sigh. A word of advice. Never let it show, but when she realized she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Stalin that's better for it than most. Come with me. Okay, where are we going? Must be here. Actually, let's talk with you. Fair gear. Ooh, a lot of my stuff was pretty broken. Good, okay. So, may as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. Yeah, very true. To hear her speak, you think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. That's a good view. And if the abundance of angles is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Oh, now we're gonna go fishing. Good. Help! Somebody! Quickly! The Nightshade! He was attacked on the road from the Crystarium. Barely escaped with my life. I suppose we might have predicted this. Always something, eh? You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws? I doubt they'll trouble us over much. No more than they already have, but interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Those jerks. There we go. Just across the water here. Okay. Take it. I was kind of scared I wouldn't be able to go there. Past these giant iguanas. Oh, there we go. Oh no! These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. Oh, hey guys. Been a minute. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warriors of Darkness. The Warriors of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes. From the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet. And on patrol, no less. Oh, nothing as official as that. Strictly speaking, we're off duty, but as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of these less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands on patrol to patrol them regularly, you see? That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeking out our service. It feels like we could be doing more. Like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Oof. Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. I couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard, but I don't want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Oh, good. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our little corner of Norvrand. What we really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Oh, that's good. Well, well. Future heroes of the first. Oh, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Eldebus' schemes to light. Yes. Yes, we need to kind of figure that out. We shouldn't be resting, we should be figuring out what he wants people to think that he's a warrior of light. Alright, let's grab that one. Right. So let's talk with Eorzea again. Beneath the surface. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Eldebus's machinations will be conductive to relaxation. We may as well make for Spirit Hall now. Alright, so let's head back to Spirit Hall. Oh, there we go. I'm a phoenix! Wobble. I love that I can do that. Well, bow. Okay, one more time. All are present. Now we need to await Bismarck's coming. Ooh, hopefully this is an awesome cutscene of Bismarck being awesome. Oh, here's Bismarck. His time. Pray make ready. All the nodding. Oh. NMS. Oh, is this a dungeon? Oh, I was not expecting that. I was expecting like a cool cutscene with Bismarck or something. Okay. Well, let's talk with Shane and everybody else. Let's small talk. Unlike Amarat, the ruins which we now seek are no illusion. There is no knowing what awaiteth below. We must hope that whatever slumbers in the depths will help to shed some light upon Eldebus's recent activity. I like to think my skills have improved in some small way since the last time we fought together. I won't let you down. Yeah. What are we waiting for? We can't be certain that the Benthos are all we'll find down there. Stay alert. Oh, I didn't really talk to you. Are you guys wanting to come with me at all? Just curious. Whether or not we find the knowledge we seek, we have a duty to stem the Benthos' aggression. Yulmore has only just begun to rebuild. Here, if I did a party, what would I do? I would take this, add to color and cake. I can't take either of you. Yeah, this is actually the party I would take. On your way? Okay. Here's one. I'll do an invite. Alright, let's do this then. Level 80. Deep in the Tempest, deeper still than the Phantom Amaranth of Emmett Selk's design, lies the remains of Eneator's ancient edifices. It is to an unexplored corner of this bed of knowledge that the Scions now travel in hopes that what has long slumbered forgotten may be brought to the surface once more. Ooh. We only have 90 minutes, okay. And that popped really quickly. That's what happens when you have mages, or when you have healers and tanks. 3 members. Hey, Bismarck. Bismarck puts like a bubble around himself so we can do this. Oh, you're trying to remember how Black Mage plays at less than maxed out. I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh wait, are we starting on top of Bismarck? Ooh. Alright, where's my tank? To the depths. Oh gosh. Oh, manta ray. Okay. Oh, yeah. Kind of half manta ray, half shark kind of looking thing. That's neat. Put divine venison on you. Wait, you're down. Ooh, getting deeper. Time has come to part with these interlopers. Ooh. The walls fall. We must hurry. Oh gosh. We were fortunate. But what is all of this? Oh gosh. They weren't rocks, they were creatures. No. Oh, sorry, I'm standing here, little magic circle thingy. I really like this. This is a cool part because we're not moving. We're fighting on a moving thing. That's really neat. Oh, here comes another. I don't know. Tiresome creature. French Yovra? How do you pronounce that, I think? There it lies. I'll give you my breath. Oh. Thank you. Wish is granted. Go, little wanderers. Alright. Great, and time to fight the first... Oh gosh, what are you, a dinosaur? Unknown. What? What the heck? It is just straight up called unknown, okay. You locate everybody. 5. No healing thingy. What the heck is going on here? There's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. Okay, now it's down to 1. The heck are these, like... Not expecting them to be, like, creatures with eyeballs on their backs here. Oh gosh. Sorry, you almost died. Do. The creature we're going to be fighting at the end boss. Oh, probably the queen. Yeah, because it looks like we're fighting into their, like, lair area where the queen is. Oh, treasure coffer. Ooh, okay. Got this, no problem. Now we break down the door. Or they open it. Sure, that works too. Oh, here's the boss, okay. Oh, a Cyclops Mentor. Oh, like, Keyclops. Okay. Why are some of them... Owie? Oh. Heal myself up. Oh, no, I died of it. Okay, he's almost done. You guys got this. Sorry about that. Reboot that. Need more lilies back. And the music in this game is so good. Sometimes it feels like maybe this song doesn't specifically fit this area, but I dig it. I like it. Hello, the dragon. Alright, now we got whatever the heck these things are fighting us. Oh gosh. What? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I know, worst healer ever. Okay, we survived. We survived. All we can ask for. Survival. Ish. Alright, let's head downstairs. For the final boss, I'm guessing. There we go. Yeah, mapping. Oh, that's the queen? You know, we haven't fought in a while. Primal. When are they going to start coming back? The merciless matriarch. I love how it doesn't look like she's actually a turtle, but she's got a turtle shell for protection. That's such an interesting thing to do. Your kind will never give it of its treasures willingly. Your lives will be no different. Okay. Oh, it's coming. Trust you, King. Like, it's been a long time since we fought a primal. In the story. Oh gosh, what the heck? Oh no. Alright, those sand things. 2 attacks. My life for vengeance. Not my life for ire. Ah! My bad. That was my bad. You're running one way, I decided to run the same way. That. So regen for everybody. Over everybody else is going. Oh no. Oh no. Oh darn. Darn. Oh crud. I didn't realize you guys were running to the other side again. Okay, so they kind of come like a wave like that. Okay. Yeah, she's just wearing it as a backpack. I see her fins going through it. And she's almost down here. Almost. Do. All right. Oh, and she just disappeared. Alright. Starting point, we'll get the, oh, there we go. That's kind of a neat outfit. Pass. Alright, so let's exit here, see what's coming. Okay, so we defeated Matriarch here. What is next? Or what were we looking for in here?
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
in such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Oh, okay. Just like the council? Thank you all for joining us at Ander, these precious, most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark, we have been granted a reprieve. Yet, immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, we will not serve to forestall, or they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I'd hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Bennett? Where you lead, we will follow. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure a future for our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering an eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth a light that shall ever keep the darkness in check. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're the ones that brought Hydaelyn into being. I believe that memory serves me somewhat correctly.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emmet Selk never uttered the name, speak though he did of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Hopefully something good. Bennett, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other, You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but a few support our cause. Far fewer than they would place their faith. Far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiac. If Heidelin is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this: you will be sorely missed. Or sorely missed, yeah. Oh, you haven't seen this? You haven't seen this for a while there, the dragon? I don't remember it. It's very enlightening, that's for sure. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Ildibus? Huh.
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiac's heart?
I'm pretty sure that's what she just said. Or they just said.
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
Well, isn't Elidibus just a title? Couldn't someone have just replaced them as Elidibus? Thought we already learned that part. The device appears to activate via form of ethereal atonement, not unlike the Aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. Correct? Yeah, I think that's what... We already learned that part. No response. Confound it. Unless Elidibus was his real name and his title was something else, but I don't think Elidibus was the title. If I may, milady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceivable glow. Then it doth so no longer, may betoken the depleteth of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answers. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus. Yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be, even the sundering came to pass. Yeah. This calls to mind the truth that Emixel did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are the titles of office afforded to individuals of merit at such times as the role becometh vacant. Yeah. Perchance that the Elidibus at Zodiac's hearts and the emissary with whom we are acquainted are not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. Yeah. That makes sense. It's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something of that explanation rings false. Oh. I'll remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to retrieve the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of aetherology, I know that none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. Alright, so let's just leave her alone in this very dangerous place. Seems safe. Right, you may now enter Nemesis either as part of... that's the dungeon. Okay, cool. Cool. This reminds us after every dungeon that we can go back and play it again. Alright, so let's talk with Eorzea here. So, echoes of a fallen star. Eorzea presumably has some idea as to what you might usefully do while Eustolia pursues her investigations in the Anteater. So, we could but uncover... can we but uncover Eldibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Eustolia must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Okay, so let's head back to the Crystal Tower. Or is it... Oh, cool, it just takes us there. Awesome.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness!
Hi.
You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
People, chocobos, you name it.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Oh, this can't be good. That doesn't feel like a regular storm.
What's happening to the sky?
The heck? Swear, if Bahamut shows up.
Wicked white. Oh,
Oh gosh.
the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice.
That's... Okay. That's what Hydaelyn said at the very start of the game. I know that. I swear that's what happened.
You and all? Then why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear? Feel? Think? I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light!
Uh-oh. What is your plan?
You're back!
I love that he knows that we know who he is, but they don't. He knows that the people don't.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the
Evil, of
fold.
course, yes. But what is going on?
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen.
Hey, it's like Final
Can it
Fantasy
be?
XIV as a whole. Everyone's a warrior of light. Everyone's been chosen.
Wait! The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto?
Huh.
Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant.
Oh. Wow, that kind of changes a whole lot.
We bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
What is your plan? And then the most evil exit that like portal thing you create. Wow, okay, so Hydaelyn doesn't just choose. It's Hydaelyn's always talking, trying to talk to people, but those that can hear get picked. Oh my gosh, so that kind of changes a little bit. That's interesting, okay. So the more Oedipus reveals, the less I understand. Yeah, I get that. But that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. I guess if everyone becomes warriors of light, and what if they bring back the light? That's what he's trying to do, I'm guessing. He's gone then? Yeah, she's always talking about those with the echo can hear. She doesn't give it to people. So we thought that she gave us the echo as a gift. It turns out that everyone has the potential to have the echo. It's just, you have to have the echo to hear her. So we kind of had it backwards. So she's always talking, but you need the echo. But yeah, okay. You just have the echo awakened in you, and then you can hear her. Yeah. That's so... We always thought it was a gift from her. Well, only, the main game, 3 expansions, and a couple patches between, and we finally figured out the truth. So I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure. But as many are deaf to my entries. Young Thaler and Vorned among them. I am sorry to say they have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whether Eldibus's plans for them might be, the pair have ever had the best intentions. One can hardly... Oh, everyone split from an OG person has it. Okay. So everyone split from an original, essentially like an Ascian. They have the echo. But new life doesn't. And every time someone that has the potential to have the echo passes away, they're reborn eventually again. Reborn again. And then, so, like, there is a set amount of people on each shard that has the ability to have the echo. It feels like more have that ability than we originally thought. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be more people have potential access to the echo than we originally thought. Like, we thought maybe where there was only like a dozen people on our shard. Oh, sorry, not on shard, on the source that maybe had it. But there could potentially be a lot more. Okay. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo. And it is not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I mean, we can't really deny them that then, because that's essentially what happened to us. I quite agree. Though the impetus of their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth. Warriors of light, Ardbert, yourself most of all. And as I would ask a favor of you, speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say, if I recall correctly. Robon took the time to usher you into the wider world many moons ago. I think that comparison rather flatters Taylor and Vonard, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged by where the warrior of darkness himself to see them off. If thou art willing, I pray thee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which had did transpire at Animus to us. Okay. Alright, so let's go speak with them. Where are they? Up here. Okay. Good. It's just, I'm trying to figure out what his plan is by awakening the echo in people. Essentially creating essentially creating people to fight for Hydaelyn when he is fighting for the other one. Why is he doing that? That doesn't make sense to me. Unless somehow him doing that destabilizes the first. And that could usher in another calamity. I don't know. We'll find out. You again. I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny day. So now we're going to have all these people in the middle of a fight stopping, being like, oh, and then they'll see the past. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You're coming all this way to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. Okay. Hopefully you'll be okay. We're gonna find them dead somewhere, aren't we? Strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. What are we waiting for? Get up. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there! His goal is equilibrium. Okay, he said it several times. But I feel like he's shifting the balance of equilibrium away from his side by bringing more of Hydaelyn's followers, or people to fight for Hydaelyn. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. Unless by creating more Warriors of Light, he is thus able to create more Warriors of Darkness, making equilibrium somehow that way. I know it'll all be explained, but it's a guessing game I kind of like. That's half the fun of games and shows and movies for me, is trying to figure out what's happening. Alright, now we need to speak with the Crystal Exarch. I'm just definitely enjoying the ride, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. Also, am I still in 5.2, or have I branched into 5.3 now? Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. Yes, let us discuss. Well, your findings in the Anteater do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary. We are no closer to discerning his design, nor do we know of any other potential avenue of investigation. Oh, 5.2, you think? Okay, still, okay. 5.2 still, okay. For which reason, we must needs trust to Ystolia's ingenuity and wait for her efforts to revive the Ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience. It does seem worth the attempt. I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. No. In combat, perhaps. But where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught. So you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish from moons, for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Yes, we do. All right. Then I look forward to your return. That's that. We saw that cutscene with them in that, essentially where the light is, right? And that's what they mean by the empty. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Oedipus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Okay. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessels have yet yielded satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there is still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Good. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinging efforts, thou needst not labor to the exhaustion of all else. If it were served to lighten the burden, however, little, I shall gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruption. And perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Okay. And I'll run around and do whatever the heck I want, because that sounds like a plan. So thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendant. Okay. Okay, let's go take a nap. Speak with the manager of suites at the Pendant. Alright, this will probably be the end of 5.2 then. We'll probably get a cutscene or something here. Alright, a pleasure as always, Master Darksphere. I'm relieved to see you unharmed in the earlier commotion. Though if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite? Yes. Very good. Let me know if there's anything else you require. Oh, I missed my ghost friend. Master Darksphere, it's Leonard, from the Wandering Stairs. I apologize for calling so late. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from the business with the cardinal virtues? Getting their money first of the new animation tech. Yeah, that is nice. That is some nice water, that's for sure. Let's go see it. Celia. Celia. I liked her. She was nice. I mean, kind of evil, but nice. Is that like, did I actually, like, bring someone into being there? Nope, wrong answer. Oh, okay. Oh. Good evening. Oh, it is just whoever you... Okay. Whoever you pick shows up. I was in the extra. I saw everything. It was Ardbert, and it was not. Twice now he has appeared, calling the people to arms, speaking of heroes. Oh, she just decloaked. Also, it makes the most sense because she actually knew him, so it being her, to me, makes the most sense in this situation, if she's going to talk about him. Right? I knew this day might come. Ardbert never did reappear as a virtue, but to see his flesh stolen by the selfsame Ascian that made mock of their sacrifice. I spent years searching for the means to redeem their legacy, his legacy, and in you, I found it. You slew the virtues, reclaimed the stars. You spoke the truth, and the people listened. When I heard our patrons speak of how the Warriors of Light had been the saviors all along, I thought at long last. You still kind of got an evil look on her, though. I was a fool. Oh. I can ask more of you, not after what you've given, but I must. Set him free. Lay him to rest with the others, in honor and triumph. Yeah, why don't we just attack him and kill him? Why don't we just do that? Meanwhile, in the Crystal Towers Umbilicus? I don't think that worked.
Foiled again. If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Art thou unwell?
Or perhaps a brief respite? It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
I'm fine. And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
All right, what are you up to? Oh, wait, what? How is he seeing this? Is he... Where are you? Because this was on the first. Or was it a dream? Okay. Okay. So I was very confused.
The dream again.
Meanwhile, in the source.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens, and the city, nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
Oh, you're an Ascian too, then, okay.
The final days?
Why, yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
Oh, who is this? Who is this now? Oh my gosh, there's always something. I always leave you a little bit. Okay. So was that the end of 5.2? Or is this the end of 5.2? I just want to know before I keep going a little further. I think there was some stuff you wanted me to do. 5.2 done. Okay, so there's some stuff you wanted me to do before I did 5.3, right? Ooh. The end of 5.2. That we finished 5.2, everybody. Very excited for that. But like every other patch, or any other story beat in Final Fantasy, I have more questions than answers. That is for sure. That is for sure. I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. Oh man. Yeah, definitely more questions than answers. So I'm just gonna see what list you had of things that you need to do. The Sorrow of Orlit questline, the Eden questline, Save the Queen, okay, because it's kind of the three things. Play patch, get confused. Yeah, I guess like I can at least go right into the next part. I'm actually although I'm not gonna like, well, I'm covered by trees here. I'm actually really excited to catch up and when I catch up, be able to like be confused with everybody and take part in that discussions. As you guys can tell by watching me play up to this far, I always like to kind of think about what's happening next. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm so confused. Sometimes to the detriment of what's happening in the moment. I'm thinking too much what's gonna happen. Sometimes that's also my problem, but yeah. Sort of those, what do you guys suggest I should start first? So I've got Orlit, Eden Raid, and what was the other one? Save the Queen. All of them are... Well, the Eden is a raid. 8-man raid. Save the Queen is 24-man raids, or 48-man raids, and a trial. And... Sorrow is it. The only thing you'd recommend doing first is the Eden quest? Okay. Oh, Dragon said the Sorrow is really good. I think I'd recommend doing first the Eden quest. Okay. Yeah, if you guys think I should do the Eden quest. Okay, the Eden quest started at 5.0, so okay. Like guide maker pick. Yeah, again, like it's totally up to you guys. Like what do you guys suggest at least? But yeah, I can start the Eden one at least. In the middle of nowhere. Oh, ancient Crystarium guard, Crystarium, X. Middle of nowhere, right here. All right, let's go. Let's buy a crystal. There it is. Oh, okay. Your favorite would be Orlit, then Eden, and far off Save the Queen. That's just on you. Okay. At least start Eden. Okay, so I'll start Eden at least. We'll see. Because yeah, I'll be able to start it today. I've got another half an hour or so before I end today. And then next week I'll also not be streaming Thursday, but be streaming on Friday. Although next week, hopefully, my Friday stream will start on time because today I started about an hour earlier than I wanted to. Or sorry, an hour later than I wanted to. I wanted to start at noon. So yeah, next Friday I'll start at noon. I'm going to do 2 of 3 parts now and do the last after 5.3. Okay. So one of the Crystarium guards is practically relieved to have found you. Accept it. Accept it. We'll do this. Oh, Lunith. Have you seen Rin? She's been looking for you. Wait here. I'll go get her. Okay. I can't go get her? You have to go get her? Cool. Oh, wait here. There you are. The truth is, I need your help. Now, hold on. I haven't even told you what it is yet. You don't know where she is. Oh, that is true. I don't know where she is. That's a good point. We should just all have link pearls, and then we can just talk to each other. But I'm going to do it anyways. I haven't told you what it is. I know. I'm still going to do it. After you defeated Emmett Selk, I sensed a strange concentration of light somewhere far to the south. In the empty, the lands that were once swallowed by the flood. Oh no! I can't tell you what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another Light Warden. But whatever it might be, or it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred, Oyanje, and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever's causing this. 3 of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything you've been through. The thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself, so we have no choice. Well, we don't want to jump to conclusions. It would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So, will you come with us? Perhaps we should let sleeping dogs lie. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Lunith. This means a lot. First of all, let's head to the Derek in Amarang. Thancred and Urianger should have everything ready by now. I thought Urianger was helping the Crystal Exarch. Well, I guess I can travel just as quickly as I can. Alright, so how do we get past, I don't know, that wall of light? Actually, I'm sure they'll tell me how I get past the wall of light. Oh, look, there's a vehicle here. Okay, we found it. That's how we do it. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. I doubt they pose any sort of challenge for him. Would that I could say the same with confidence about whatever fiend may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Rin sensed turns out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that can survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it should be reiterated that the light-blasted wastelands poses as severe a threat as any foe we might face. In any event, we are in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation, though for lack of more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Rin's innate ability to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light, but speculation is a poor substitute for first-hand observation. There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the skyscraper ready, Thancred? Ready to take us wherever we need to go. Back again to, maybe, if we ask it nicely. Though the light hath expunged from Nordverant, the ambient aether of the empty is still corrupted, dangerously so in fact. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. It is due to this imbalance that the empty remaineth utterly uninhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every precaution. Between the aether meters I've packed in Rin's unique ability, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuations in our alignments. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out, there won't affect us to any noticeable degree, but much longer than that, and we risk becoming sin eaters. Oh, I don't know what that. Since we still don't know how chocobos or Amaro would fare in the empty, we opted for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers at the Mead, who found it in the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. Okay, good. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said she'd have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though we told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have the chance to stop by Mordsock at some point. Okay. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. Yeah, let's go. Well then, shall we? Part for the empty, okay. Oh, is this gonna be like a new map to explore? Oh, hey, Galactic. We have stuff just hanging off the back. Doesn't seem like the best place to put it. With a name like The Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. Oh, we're driving to Saskatchewan. No one will get that reference. To look into the land swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes is a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of the world, of this world, are as this: a slate, all but wiped clean. Were it not for the warriors of darkness and Minfilia. Brain, are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going, then. You two back there might as well take a nap. I have a feeling we've a few good malms ahead of us. Okay, let's go to sleep. Yeah, it is just sitting in a plastic in a sheet behind us. At least put that in the thing. One good bump and although there's no bumps in the road. One good bump and knock out. I have to say, it's a touch larger than I was expecting, and is it sleeping? Oh, what is that? Nordfront, the empty. No, it's waking up. Don't like the sound of that. Is it a light warden? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light. The first Sin Eater. Long have I strived to unravel the mystery surrounding the flood of light, to discover what set the terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led to the same conclusion, the same single point. One, or single being. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the flood, the very foe Minfilia vanquished a century ago. Oh, well, let's go stab it in the head. She gave everything she had, and won. But this abomination could undo her work. Aye, possibility cannot be denied, though it's oft said that destruction and creation are two sides of the same coin. Rin, knowest thou of what I speak? Power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature, for what was once shattered may be forged anew. That's all well and good, but I don't think we should give it, but don't you think we should give it a name first? Eden. Utopia in Fae, the most auspicious title. Now that it's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. Even bought a couple of tents, or even brought a couple of tents on the off chance. But pitching the darn things is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? Okay. You know, I wonder, like, would this, if it's full of light, would this be like cold? Would it be warm? Really kind of the temperature of this area, what it would be like. I see it and I think cold, but that's because it's white and I think snow. Very curious. Never realized that putting up tents could be such a bother. Still, I'm glad we got there in the end. Yeah, putting up tents can be a pain. Also, these tents are massive. Tents are huge. Thancred should be back from scouting of the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. All right, let's do that. Probably like a desert. Okay, Drazor. So hot during the day, cold at night. During the course of an investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking to Ghoul Ghoul in Mordsock or Yol Yol in Yulmore. Okay. Is this? Can I come back here whenever I want? Or no, I can't. Right, deploy the core. Rain waits anxiously for Thancred to return from surveying the vicinity. You can? Okay. I assumed you can because there's a quest here. I assume yeah, the vehicle will be waiting where I found it. But I wonder what's taking Thancred so long. Got lost. That's probably it. He got lost. He's the worst tracker spy ever. Oh, there he is. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No. Thankfully, there's not but barren plains in every direction. Apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. Though it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now, before it's fully awake. Meaning what exactly? When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that, rather than destroying everything in its path, what it actually did was stop the flow of aether. Of course, that meant that all the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But the aether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe it can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty. What? Okay, so now hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Her aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou dost surmise. I believe Minfilia halted the flood of light's advance by destroying Eden, but not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in doing so, she hath gifted us an opportunity too precious to waste. Even now, the flame of hope burns on. That was like 100 years ago, right? Aye, as Minfilia's successor, it standeth to reason that Rin doth possess the means to exert her will over Eden, but such a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Luneth? I imagine this is easier said than done. Yes, you're probably right, but I have to try. Very well. You've made up your mind, so how should we go about this? I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose we could call it the core. The giant Talos had a core too. Like a beating heart, it controlled the flow of aether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance. The theory is certainly sound. By employing Aethernet shards as beacons, mayhap we could trace the etheric flow to Eden's core, and in so doing secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council has kindly furnished us with a plethora of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we must needs first have Rin study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which we may directly communicate with Eden and mayhap exert a measure of control over it. Can you really do that, Eorzea? All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed, who imparted me with a wealth of knowledge concerning aetherology. Although I am certain she will be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Oh, sorry for the yawn. I don't know why it's happening. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I do imagine that Eden will be too happy, or will not be too I don't imagine Eden will be too happy about us rummaging around in its innards, or what of a better term. In all seriousness, no, I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you are best led the way, Luneth? Yep, I will lead the way, with a group of adventurer friends. It's true that he's the only one who can defeat a Light Warden, but I'd rather not rely on him any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten about what happened when he absorbed too much light. But as Alice said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish we could put down wardens myself, but the simple fact is, I can't. And there's no point pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Luneth. Then perhaps I could... You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason this planet even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll be keeping an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there. Are you sure you're willing to go through with this? Mm-hmm. This is what I do best. Kind of all I'm good at. I won't let you down. Eorzea will remain here. Rain and I shall do our utmost to guide thee. Oh, though we will remain here, Rain and I we shall do our utmost to guide thee along the etherical stream. After thou hast breached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link pearls, courtesy of the comrades in the Crystarium. There we go, link pearls. Being relics salvaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. I'm sure it'll be okay. Why don't I just go back to the source, get some link pearls, and bring them back? I can do that, right? Quest accepted. Eden's Gate Resurrection. Now accessible. Oh, this is the start of the dungeon. Oh, okay. Alright, well I definitely do not have time to do that. Oh, there's even a thing here, okay. This is a 8-man raid, okay. Average item level 225. I can do that. Boop. Raids. Oh, I've done all the Shadowbringers ones, yes. Or did that one. One blood, yes. Look at the first raid unlocked so far. Good. Good. That's a normal raid, alliance raid. Awesome. I think that's I'm gonna save that for yeah, I'll save that for next week. So I will be back next week with that. So in the meantime, I definitely want to over the next week get some more healing skills because I still gotta go through and finish up the healing quests. I also gotta start the machinist and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so much stuff to do still. When I go to the Nier follow-up quest next week, yeah, that's also, sorry, thank you, Takal. I almost totally forgot about that. Something I need to do also is finish up the Nier follow-up quest. I didn't quite finish that yet. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'm gonna make sure I do the weekly thing for that. Yeah, I did it last week, and I gotta do it this week. I haven't done it yet this week. To make sure we do that. Actually, you know what? I got time. Let's do that now. I got like 15 minutes or so before I need to leave today. Shouldn't take too long to do that. Are here. Up here. I need to go. Oh wait, can I fly? I should be able to fly up, right? Or will I hit an invisible wall? I can't remember. No. Okay, good. Yeah, I can fly up. Yeah. Good, good, good. I suddenly realized I'm like, Alright. All's good, not good. Gather machine parts, and definitely not to your doom. Okay. Ready for another foray, are you? Well, if it won't be too much of a bother, yeah, let's go. Excellent. In our inexorable march towards failure, continue. So do you recall the mechana you brought back last time? Unfortunately, they were rather far gone and I couldn't salvage much from them. Do you think you could bring back more of the same? Better at that. Thank you. With the bits from the extra specimens, I think we can put together something useful, even if we're inevitably doomed to fail. Okay. Alright, let's go do that. Oh, like some other people do in the raid here. Factory entrance. Now I wish I could fly in here. Where are we going? Yeah, because, or at least like use this to go somewhere. I do really like the look of this area. Also, I also reinstalled Nier Automata. I think I'm going to play that. I haven't played that again. I haven't played that in so long. I want to play that again. The games I need to play. So many games, so little time. Jumping, landing, falling, sprinting. So I do want to do the raid a couple more times to try to get the some of the minis and stuff. What's that pod mini? If you have a ranged physical DPS unlocked, you can use Peloton. That's something... Infinite sprint. Oh, okay. Range physical. I need to work on that one though. My machinist. That's what I'm going to be unlocking a bit more of. Okay, I found that. Okay, so I didn't realize that's. Oh, that's at They always do that one in raid or in dungeons. And gives it to people. I didn't realize that was just a ranged DPS one. All right. Bard, machinist, and or dancer. Okay. Dancer's range DPS? They have those Xeno Warrior Princess things they throw. Oh, okay. That's a show. Oh, man. I have the biggest crush on Lucy Lawless. Yes, precisely the same as last time. This ought to suffice for our purpose. Thank you. You know, I've been feeling a little bit more optimistic in spite of myself, but keeping occupied with our work, I find my mind doesn't stray towards the doom and gloom as often as it used to. Seems it's better to take action than being idle with negative thoughts. If only it weren't so hard to take action in the first place. We should be getting back to work. Perhaps you could report to the chief in case he has any other tasks you want doing. Thanks again for bringing the parts. Chakrams. Okay, no idea how to catch them without cutting your hands, though. I know, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. That show was so good. Lucy Lawless was awesome. Okay, Lally, just the sinner I've been looking for, ho. Another one of those recording devices has arrived from Kanong. Seems the lad has more he wants to say to you. Here. When you have a moment, be sure to see what's on it. You there. Hello. Yeah, the two of you. What are you doing? Talking and nodding suspiciously. What are you up to? You're conspiring to take over the village, aren't you? Just like those murderous machines. No. What am I... What did I just... Oh, my head. Uh-oh. That's not good. Something's not right with Glag. And it's not quite the same sort of not right that follows a few too many casks of ale. Well, whatever it is, it's nothing you need to worry about. I'll take care of it. Now then, was there something else you needed? How's your rebuilding coming along? Well... Excuse me. What do you want? If you're here to mock us, have done with it and leave us be. No. I'm not here to mock you. On the contrary, I want to join you. Oh, good. I am usually not one to get involved, preferring to observe from a safe distance, while making occasionally comment to remind people of my presence. But seeing how hard you've been working for the village, I couldn't help but want to make myself useful for a change. Well, we could certainly use all the help we can get. What say you, Lunith? Shall we welcome him to the crew? No, get out of here. No, I'm joking, of course. Okay. Thank you. I'm certain you won't regret it. After that strangeness from Glog, I wasn't sure what to expect from our dour friend, but it sure wasn't an offer for help. Anyway, I'll find a moment to talk with the fellow about our plans, and when he's managed to settle in, you ought to have a word with him too. But to answer your earlier question, there's nothing we need for right now. Only a matter of time before we call on you again, though, so kick your feet up while you can. Okay. The quest continues. Yeah. Lend an aid to your helps and rebuild their home. Yeah. Choosing a message from Kong. Okay, portable archive, all that fun stuff. Yeah. I gotta wait for another week. Oh, we get the Dower Dwarf joining us now. Okay. Yeah. I think this will be a good place to stop for now, and then next week we'll continue on with this quest line and do the first of the Eden raids, and continue on with the Eden raid. We'll do the first two parts, and then we'll do some of the other stuff going on. But yeah, really excited for that. So yeah, next Thursday I won't be streaming at all, but next Friday I'll be streaming at noon Pacific Standard Time. I'll also be back for Star Wars on Wednesday, or so I won't be able to stream on Tuesday. And then maybe if everything goes right, I won't know until next week. I probably won't know until next Friday, but I might be able to stream Final Fantasy next Saturday. But it kind of depends on how other things go this week. if I'm able to do that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure here today. Thanks for joining me in-game there, Drazer and Takal. Thank you, The Dragon, with all your awesome comments. And Galactic, if you're still there, hi. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.